There's a viral tweet going around where a girl is saying that Eskimo is a racial slur. Eskimo is a 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 slur. Anyone who thinks otherwise, I'll gladly hop in the DMs and educate you on why it is considered a slur and degrading to call me and my indigenous peoples Eskimo. Thank you. As an Qituvituaq, this word is not offensive to me or to anybody that I know. Except I met a few uptight people who went on Google and found out that maybe Eskimo means something else and got offended. Tweet continues. She posted another tweet. Colonizers used the term Eskimo, which translates to raw meat eater. They also correlated this with being uncivilized or savage-like, and even going as low as being defined as animals or barbarians, aka less than human. That is why it's not okay to use. The word Eskimo comes from another tribe, and there's multiple possible definitions and it's debated. So the term was never actually like from white people that were like,
God, I'm gonna think of a racial, hateful word for these stupid natives. I hate them.
See, what happened was the Westerners didn't meet the Qituvituaq people first. They met people further south. They went from east to west in their colonization of America. That's why the Qituvituaq people are the last people to be colonized. The other tribes referred to us as something that sounded like Eskimo, and over time it evolved to Eskimo. I can't describe the words that linguist theorists think it came from, but it's definitely not a derogatory term. One of the definitions means lacers of snowshoes or something. And then another one potentially means eaters of raw meat. And even if the original term means eaters of raw meat, which is debatable, is that really a prejudiced term? Like, we do eat raw meat. I eat raw meat. We eat quack. I eat frozen fish and frozen raw seafood a lot. Like, who cares? Like, people eat sushi. Like, hey, you just ate raw fish. How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you notice that the fish that I just ate was raw?
Like, come on. Like, this is ridiculous. There's actually a company founded by Eskimos here in Alaska called Eskimo Incorporated. And why are we calling ourselves it? And why is nobody offended but this girl online? In the villages, Native people often referred to themselves as Eskimo, and Qituvituaq and Inuit. And just an FYI, the literal translation of Qituvituaq means the real people. Take it from an actual Eskimo person who lives in Alaska. It's not a word that we find offensive. And the people who do find it offensive are few and far between. And to this girl, if you actually did your research and research a little more, you'd find that this word is not actually offensive. Like, well, Wikipedia isn't it? Take it from me, a true native. As if you got native stories from your mom saying, yeah, 300 years ago when the white people first came and met with the natives, they decided to make a racist word against us. And they decided to use this hateful word, and it just stuck. Like, my mom never taught me this. She was in a boarding school. She never cared about being called Eskimo. No village that I've ever been to, nobody cares about being called Eskimo. Canadians are the ones who don't like it, not Alaskans. So this girl's just making shit up. And maybe her village is different and everyone there hates the word Eskimo because they think it means something it doesn't. But I sure don't.